There is a particular cruelty reserved for those who feel beyond proportion. A devastating and incurable excess of perception. As though the soul itself has been skinned alive and left exposed to every shift in atmosphere. Nobody warns the writer that tenderness prolonged long enough will eventually metastasize into grief. That one day they will wake to discover entire graveyards of people still living inside them. Breathing, speaking, echoing through the architecture of the body like unfinished prayers. I have loved people with a catastrophic sincerity. Not wisely, not reciprocally, not even hopefully, simply and completely, past the point of dignity, past the point of self-preservation, past the moment their hands loosened around me while mine remained faithfully open. And that is the true wound, not abandonment. Abandonment is decisive, it possesses an almost surgical mercy. No! This was slower. The unbearable attrition of continuing to pour holy things into hearts that had already mistaken my devotion for something ordinary. The writer's pain is not creation, it is transfiguration. The grotesque responsibility of turning emotional ruin into something luminous enough for others to survive by. It is noticing too much. The falter beneath somebody's smile, the fatigue concealed within affection, the infinitesimal hesitation before tenderness becomes obligation. It is carrying entire emotional civilizations internally while the world continues to communicate in fragments and practicalities. And God, what an isolating thing it is to require soul recognition in an era of partial attention, to crave not admiration, not desire, not even love in its diluted modern forms, but recognition to be reached with terrifying precision. To have somebody place their hands upon the most hidden parts of you and say, I know exactly what hurts. Instead, the writer learns to become fluent in silence, to romanticize hunger, to mistake endurance for devotion, to transform loneliness into theater. Because theater, unlike people, will at least stay long enough to hear the monologue through. And still the heart persists in its absurd and humiliating hope. Still it sanctifies people who only ever loved in fractions. Still it aches with almost religious intensity for those who could never truly comprehend the immensity of what they were being given. This is the writer's pain. Not merely feeling deeply, but remaining tender in a world that rewards emotional amputation. And yet, despite everything, the writer continues, bleeding quietly into language, turning grief into cadence, longing into scripture, suffering into beauty, all while secretly wondering whether anybody has ever actually loved them or merely admired the exquisite sound